Welcome to Toffee TV. It's the Everton News Daily. Today, me and Baz have been at the Zip World Velocity 2 in Snowdonia. I'm talking really slow because I'm just really shaken by the experience. You'll get to see the video of that next week at some point once we get all the footage and edit all together. Absolutely amazing. We did it for Everton in the community. If you would like to donate to it, even if it's just 50 pence, even if it's just £1 to an amazing charity, please do. I'll put the link in the description. Absolutely amazing place as well. If you fancy jumping off a mountain, doing a whole Superman thing, do it, because it's absolutely amazing. Thoroughly terrified, but absolutely brilliant. So check that video out when it drops sometime next week. Some plans of a new stadium have been not revealed, leaked tonight. And I say leaked, I really don't know. A 40-page document, PDF document, has turned up online this evening, and all I can say is if it's fake, it's one of the best fake things I've ever seen in my life, because the detail is incredible. So therefore, I don't think it is a fake. It all looks really good. It's fantastic architecture and fantastically made, and it all, I'm sure all the science and all the architecture is there. Are they the real Everton plans? I don't know. Are they the final Everton plans? I don't know. There's things in it like walls behind the goal made out of recycled material from the dock, things like that. Things could be the final design, could be in the final design. The outside of it isn't. It's very modern. I don't think it's very in keeping with the area, so maybe it's just a almost like a document to show you how Goodison would fit into the area. It mightn't be what the ground is supposed to look like, but just sort of showing you. It does include the rail seating as well. It is a 52,000 capacity. It's dated from November 2018, so it ticks all the boxes. Some of the pictures, I believe, were very similar to the ones that we used last year, for the fan consultation at St. Luke's with Dan Mice. So it doesn't feel like necessarily like an architect has done these pictures. It's more like a somebody showing how the ground is going to fit together, and the actual sort of science behind it all, and the actual architecture of the structural engineering side of things, if that makes sense, rather than the aesthetic side of it. So it could be, the ground could be like that, but with a different design on the outside. That's what I would say, if they are real. But we'll have to wait and see. But it all looks good. It fits on the dock really well. I think the way it is that the one of the goal ends will face town, and the sides one will face the Mersey and one will face Regent Road, the side. So that's how it would fit onto the dock as well. So it's out there. The document's out there. There's no point pretending it's not out there. It's on Twitter. It's on Facebook. It's everywhere. So I'm sure you'll find it. There's plenty of people if you just put a search in for it. It's interesting though, because this has been a very quiet week for Everton. No game this weekend. Obviously coming off the back of a defeat, and it's interesting that we've had the fan consultation results, which were always probably due this week, and then we had the Fanatics announcement, and then we've had this leaked, and all three of them obviously was something to do with the stadium. The Fanatics launch for the new deal, which me and Baz went to at the Liver building, there was, one of the first points was, can't wait to get into the new ground. We've got a fantastic new superstore that's going to go into the ground. It's going to be absolutely amazing, state of the art, one of the best in the world, blah blah blah. So everything's just been geared this week around this new stadium, and I just wonder whether, well, obviously that's all done intentionally. I just wonder whether this has been sort of done intentionally, because a document of this magnitude would have to come from somewhere official, because it's just too good to be a fake. It is too good to be a fake. It's the detail's incredible in it. So and the pictures are fantastic, and we'll have to wait and see. But you know, it's all positive. It's all positive going forward in a week that could have been very different. Because if there's nothing to talk about, that's when the fume starts to go. I'm not saying the fume's not there, but talking about fume, Idrissa Gana Gueye has spoken about the move to Paris Saint-Germain that never happened. He was talking to L'Equipe. He said that you know, he wanted the move, he pushed for the move. He spoke to the directors at Everton. It was his dream, and he just hopes that Paris Saint-Germain will come back for him in the summer. He said he will work hard, and he's happy that clubs of that size and that magnitude are looking for him, and he wants to move on to the next level, which is the Champions League. He's sad it never happened, but he's hoping that something still could happen in the summer, and he'll work towards that. So, what can you say? What can you say? Do you know what I mean? The lad plays well when he plays for Everton. It's not like he's not playing well. He played well on Saturday. So, what can you say? If anyone was in his position and they weren't, you know, a staunch Evertonian, or even if they were a staunch Evertonian, you'd be looking at the situation going, yeah, top Champions League side are after me. I'd like that. So, especially at 29. So, what can you say? So obviously, I think something will happen. If Paris Saint-Germain are still interested in the summer, I'm sure it'll happen, with Everton having more time to find the replacement and find probably someone who suits what we need in midfield, which is probably a more all-round player who can do a little bit of everything. Yeah, we'll wait and see on that one. Henry Onyekuru, Everton are apparently very hopeful that they can get a work permit sorted in the future, in the summer, sorry. I don't want to say future because people will go, future, in the summer. Hoping they can get something done. He's being watched by Everton's scouts, Brands' new scouts. He's having a good run at Galatasaray. He's playing well. They believe now they can put together a robust appeal. Well, it wouldn't really be appeal, just a robust application for a work permit for the lad for next season. Marco Silva has said he's been watched. He's watched them like he has every other loan player. But he seems to be doing well. You know, he'll have had 2 years away from Everton since we signed him. And hopefully this might be the time to bring him in. You know, young, hungry, fast player. Obviously the player himself said that, you know, he's doing well at Galatasaray and he wouldn't be averse to a move there. But having spoke to the man myself last year in Paris, he's desperate to play in the Premier League. So if Everton get it sorted and get him into the squad, then hopefully that will happen in the summer and it'll be another attacking threat, some more pace. Hopefully someone who can put the ball in the back of the net, because that's something we just don't have. He can play off the flanks as well. So hopefully that'll happen in the summer if Everton want it to happen. If they don't want it to happen, I imagine they'll make a decent profit on the player. So again, we'll have to wait and see on that one. Anyway, we've come to the end of the first week without no football. How are you feeling? I'm all right. I'm sound. I've just jumped off a mountain and I feel fine. I feel more fine about that than I do about watching Everton. So you know what? Enjoy your weekend. Everton free weekend. Just chill out the weekend. Chill out for next week and we'll be back at it before you know it. Thanks for watching Toffee TV. Make sure to check out all our other videos that we've got on YouTube. And if you're on Patreon, there's lots and lots going on this week, even though we've had no games. So if you're not on Patreon, get over there. Try it. It's good, even if it's you just try for a month. Cost you £3 for a month. Get over there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.